How much do you know about your local area, or maybe some place that you'd like to visit, such as upcoming events, parks to visit, great places to eat, and things to do? Well, Google puts all that information at your fingertips with some specialized searches. And these searches involve just taking the zip code or a city name, followed by keywords such as events, parks, restaurants, shopping, attractions, farmers market, news, and so forth. So let me show you how to use these particular keywords in conjunction or in addition to a city name or zip code. So let's look at the city Las Vegas. Let's say we want to find out events in Las Vegas. We type in Las Vegas events. That will tell us what's going on at any time. So there's los.vegas.eventguide.com. Visit Vegas. We can get information about what's going on there, shows and events. So that is an important keyword to use. Events, use a city name followed by events. Another example, let's say you want to find parks in a city. So we'll enter something like Naples, Florida parks. And there you go. You have a Google map, a dynamic map that shows up right at the top of the search results page that shows you all the parks in Naples, Florida. And if you want, you can click the maps link right here to get a full map and even greater detail on the results. Or you can come down here and get additional information on various websites about parks that are in Naples, Florida. So if you have a city and you want to find out where its parks are, just replace where I have Naples, Florida here with whatever city you want to use. Type in parks to find that information. Now how about restaurants? Well, same thing. We want to know what kind of restaurants are at Myrtle Beach. And so we'll type in Myrtle Beach restaurants. There we go. We have Myrtle Beach restaurants right there, .com. So we get access to the #1 dining guide for Myrtle Beach right there. Or we can come down further down the page and we see once again Google provides us with a dynamic map showing us the location of various restaurants in Myrtle Beach. We can come up here, click the maps link to get a full map for that kind of information. So if you want to find the restaurants in a city, just replace your city with restaurants. Shopping, same thing. Let's replace Myrtle Beach restaurants with Myrtle Beach shopping. Google sometimes will give us a map here, or we get a website right here that talks about Myrtle Beach shopping. We'll click that and we see that there are shopping sites such as Barefoot Landing, Colonial Mall, Broadway at the Beach, Coastal Grand Mall, and things like that. So if we're interested in finding out where are some great shopping places in Myrtle Beach, we can click that, or we can come over here and click the maps link. Even though Google didn't show us the maps on the web results page, by clicking the maps link we get the full map of different shopping locations in Myrtle Beach itself, in addition to reviews. These reviews can be very helpful when searching for restaurants. So let's go back to looking for restaurants in Myrtle Beach. And here we see the map on the right hand side of the screen, and we have the listing on the left hand side of the screen of Myrtle Beach restaurants. And it's important to keep in mind here that most of these listings, and to be aware of, and if you haven't noticed this before, they have reviews. So you can get a review of the various websites, what other people have thought about them, their experience, to kind of gauge whether or not you want to try it yourself. So just click on the link that says however many number of reviews to get more information about actual user experience at these various restaurants. Now let's go back to finding some more local information. Let's say I want to find a plumber. Real easy. Just type in the name of your city, Bloomington, Indiana. If I could type plumber or plumbers, and by typing that in, you could just throw away your yellow pages completely, because Google gives you all this information dynamically, fast, and it's up to date. Here we have results. We see where the plumbers are. We can get reviews about what people have thought about various businesses. We have Weddell Plumbing, we have Aim to Please, Roto-Rooter, things like that. So use these local search tools. Another thing, you want to find out what attractions are in a city. Let's say you're going to Key West, Florida. We'll just type in Key West attractions. And here you go. Google provides you with a dynamic map of showing you some of the best attractions in Key West. The Ernest Hemingway Museum, Mallory Square, the Key West Shipwreck Historium, and things like that. You can just replace Key West with any city that you want. Another thing, let's try to find a farmer's market. Let's go to Seattle Farmers Market. And we can get information about the farmers market in Seattle. And if we want a map, we'll click the map. I'm not sure what kind of results, but there we go. Neighborhood Farmers Market Alliance, the Wallingford Center Farmers Market. So this gives us a list, when we click the maps link, of all the farmers market within the Seattle area right there, without requiring too much searching, to calling around, looking in the yellow pages, or any of that other stuff. Let's look at one last thing. Let's say you want to find out about the news in a particular city. Well, that seems obvious. If you're going to Galveston, Texas, planning a trip there, but you want to see what's going on, just go to Galveston News, do a search for that, and you can find all kinds of news sites that will provide you information so you can know whether or not there's anything you need to be aware of when planning your trip or whatever.